Okay. Looks like I'm streaming now. Let's have this open. So, I'm gonna have to be a little bit quieter than usual. I have a guest who's back there right now, so I can't get as excited as I usually do. I'm gonna try to keep the excitement to a minimum. No promises. Still having a drink. There we are. I got lots of. We're gonna do some games today. I got lots of stuff to talk about. Lots of good games for today. Gotta get the drink first, though. Doing the classic brandy and Coke. Ah, you're here on time. There we go. Alright, got my drink served. Got everything set up. I'm ready to go. I actually have everything prepared this time, believe it or not. I know that I've been on a kind of a record here of not being fully prepared for the streams, but not this time. You can see I already have the game set up here, ready with everything already marked out. So that's ready, and I'm here on time, and YouTube chat is working properly. No weird stuff. So we're gonna, we're not having any troubles here. I'm actually prepared this time. So, one thing that I wanted to do before we jump into this is I wanted to start off with a quick shout out here. So one of my viewers, which he's definitely going to see this, who goes by Wootbm, and I think probably you and Mr. Orc have maybe already seen, but he made a post on the RPG Maker forums saying that he started his own YouTube channel. And so this is just kind of a shout out saying, hey, if you like watching RPG Maker videos, like watching my stream, then I think you should also go over and watch his channel. I wanted to take a moment to give some advice to him, but I think this is not just advice towards him. This is also sort of advice towards RPG Maker devs in general. I have gone on the record several times now saying that, don't get me wrong, I enjoy streaming. It is something I've done, and I've done it for a very long time. Like, before I even had an audience, I would just talk to an empty room, right? I've been doing streaming for a very long time, but one of the main reasons why I started taking my streaming way more seriously with, thumbnails and a schedule and all that stuff is because I see it as one tool in the toolbox of marketing your game. It's one small part. I mean, obviously that's not my whole marketing strategy, but if you start working on growing a small audience on YouTube now, like in the early days of your game, and you can stay consistent with it, of course, if you enjoy it and if you can stay consistent with it, then I think it's not going to be a significant amount of marketing, but I do think it may help your game. It's going to get your game in front of people, right? So I think doing this kind of thing is very good. So that's one reason why I just wanted to mention that is if you are an RPG Maker dev, you should consider having some sort of social media presence. People say it should be Twitter, but honestly, I hate Twitter, and most of the people that I talk to or watch hardly use Twitter themselves. So I don't know. I'm not going to say it's a dying breed, but I don't really know how. I don't think it's necessary to have a Twitter is the point I'm trying to say. If you have one and you have a following there, good for you. Anyways, let's take a look at this. I just wanted to say, as advice to him, if he's watching, like, this is pretty good for a thumbnail. I like the concept of this thumbnail. The one thing you want to make sure is to check the readability of the thumbnail at smaller size, because it's a thumbnail. It's small, right? So I would have like cropped this picture in a little bit to make sure that we can really see the Ballad of Rodolphe very clearly, even at a small size. So I would have like cropped in a little bit. Yeah, here you go.
That's short for Woo the Bad Man. It's a long story, so I won't get into that. And I have my buddy here, Jabroni Tony. I
like his voice. It's kind of relaxing. Very, very relaxing kind of voice. So, anyways, yeah, this was, I think it was a pretty good video. I enjoyed it, honestly. I'd like to see more RPG Maker videos myself from folks that I enjoy. I know there's a lot of folks out there who do RPG Maker videos, but I don't enjoy all of them. The only other person that I enjoy watching RPG Maker videos from is Mr. Orc, but he rarely streams now, and I'm disappointed. So anyways, just wanted to give a shout out to that. I'm going to put a link to his YouTube channel down below, and yeah, I don't know what else to say other than check it out. He kind of reminded me of, him and his friend together kind of remind me of old school Let's Play. They're not really active anymore, but even still in their later years of their YouTube channel, they moved away from their old school content. So this video kind of reminded me of their old school content from long ago, which is basically at the rise of the Let's Play. Let's Play was there to be the critics. Why did I say critics so weird? That was strange. They rose to be the critics of bad Let's Play videos. Maybe that's just it. Maybe it's because all the kids and stuff would do Let's Play videos and make bad Let's Play videos, and it's kind of the same thing with RPG Maker. All the kids want to use RPG Maker, and they make bad games. So we need those critics to rise up and criticize. So, anyways, yeah, it kind of reminded me of Beef and Beatus from back in the day, from their more critical content. And of course, they're not even really around anymore. I think, not that this matters very much. I think Slow Beef himself is still around. But Diabetes, his partner, his cohort, is nowhere to be found. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, let's move on to the games today. That's enough of a shout out. First game I want to play. Where's here we go. First game I want to play is That's My Exploit Keeper. There's there's a few reasons why I wanted to pick out this game, but one of them being that I think it was in my last stream, or maybe the stream before last. I had played a game where the concept was that you were like sort of a debugger. You're like debugging the game, or that was the title of it. It was called Debugger, but it didn't really like explore that concept. Despite that being the title of the game, it didn't really explore it in much beyond just, I don't know, killing bad guys that were bugs. You know, it wasn't really like actually doing pretend debugging in the game. But this, on the other hand, looks like almost exactly, or it sounds like almost exactly that concept, where the puzzle is this game has been developed poorly and it's your job to fix the developer's terrible programming, right? So it sounded kind of, it sounded interesting. So anyways, a short game made in less than a month, developing an idea I had in mind from a long time ago after playing lots of bad RPG Maker games. Here. Edna, the guardian of the sacred tree, is suddenly awakened by one of her guards, who reports to her of inexplicable events within the forest that she must urgently go investigate. The two creators of her world, the two game developers, are in conflict over who holds the intellectual property rights of the game, and their character Edna is right in the middle. Help her find exploits within the game in order to put an end to their struggle that is wreaking havoc on the entire game world. There's another part to this that caught my interest as well, which is why I picked it up. I will say that it kind of has to do... It is related to my game. That my interest, the peak... Jesus. Okay. It was really, really loud in my headphones. And I can see it's pretty loud for everyone else. Anyways, yeah, there... Oh, no WASD. Yeah, there's an interesting concept that reminded me of my own game that's kind of buried within this game that made me want to see how they handle that concept. So that was another reason why I wanted to pick it up. So let's just turn this on. We'll leave it at... No, let's put it instant. That's fine. It's a little bit loud. We'll turn down. I'll just turn down system volume. There we go. Disappointing that we don't have any rebindable keys, of course. My beautiful work plagiarized in this way. No, that developer has no right to call himself the creator of this game. I want for everything to go back to how it was as I programmed it at that time. Finally, it's all ready. I'm coming to reclaim what's mine. Look, oh, who's looking for me at this time of morning? Do I need to select more role assignments for the guards? I thought I had fixed everything last day. Lady Edna, we urgently need your help. I'm coming, I'm coming. This map looks just a good start. Actually, I'm gonna say it's a good start. I mean, it kind of looks like they're using the character creator, but it looks like there's some custom work done with the character creator too. I'm not completely sure. I mean, this is MZ, and I'm not as familiar with MZ stuff. Regardless, I mean, this looks like a rather pleasant little cozy home. This is a nice little map. Oh, very good. Yeah, it looks nice. Very, very good. I like these flowers and the lamps with their excessive shine on them. Oh, looks good. Sort of weird that you have like something modern here. But then again, I guess we have electricity with these lamps, so maybe it's not so weird. Anyways, let's move on. Let's start the timer too. I forgot to do that. Let's start the timer. There we go. Supervisory Guard Robbie reporting, Lady Edna. I hope you have a good reason for waking me up at this time of morning on my day off. I'm sorry, but strange events in the Sacred Forest require the direct intervention of this custodian. Oh, what's the problem? I hope it's nothing serious. We really have no idea, Lady Edna. Very peculiar events are happening. What kind of events? Is the forest in danger? I wouldn't know. I fear that it's impossible to explain in words. You'd better go check out the scene right away. The other guards are still investigating, but your intervention could be vital. Curious. I've never heard of anything like this. I'll go check it out right away. Thank you for the fairies, as always. Yeah, this is really pleasant, honestly. Little sun rays coming out of the top corner, a little bit much for me. They're a little bit too bright, kind of distracting. But, yeah. I mean, that's an original mix of tile sets. Alright, yeah. Yeah, because this kind of looks like RTP right here, but the other stuff kind of looks like not. And those trees I don't recognize. Actually, all of the foliage I don't really recognize, from the flowers to the trees. Even like this wheat field over here I don't recognize. But also, like I said, I'm not very familiar with MZ's stuff. But, I mean, it's nice. This is a pleasant little game. Look at that. I picked a pretty reasonable game. Not every RPG Maker game is a piece of shit. You look tired. Would you like to rest in a room for 10 gold? Why would you rest, though, when you have a bed, right? I just left my own house. Why would I even pay for that? Is that just for immersion? Oh, there's even diagonal movement. But it doesn't look like there's diagonal sprites. Yeah. What's this? Welcome, Miss Edna. Do you need any more supplies for the guards? I remind you that if you need it, you can also buy some items. I have 300 gold to begin with. Let's just buy some potions, I guess, or just one. One's probably more than enough. It's also a nice little menu. I like the tree branches. Oh, it looks pretty nice. Let's see. You brace yourself, having all damage taken for 2 turns. Cannot be used outside of battle. Yeah, alright. Man. Sucks. I mean, for all of the quality that's put into it, it's personally I feel that the mix doesn't look that great, but hey, it's a matter of taste. You know, there are some things that are like weirdly more detailed than other things, like especially the foliage, the aforementioned foliage does kind of stand out a little bit more than other things, like these tombstones as well. But I don't know, to me, it's like not the biggest deal. My goodness, I can't talk today. What's up with that? Anyways, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It blends together well enough. Like, some stuff kind of sticks out, but at the end of the day, it also looks more unique than an RTP game. Anyways, I forgot what they said. I think I just need to go this way, right? Yeah. Personally, I don't see anything out of place. Hey, Guard Larry, report. Good morning, lady. The situation in this area is under control. But this morning someone spotted some kind of inconsistencies near the great tree. What kind of inconsistencies? I don't think I'm really capable of explaining it. It's better if you go and see for yourself. What a mystery. Is this a prank in return for the extra training from last week? Absolutely not, lady. Please believe us and go and see for yourself. I'm starting to have a bad feeling about this. Look at that. They got this, like, shadow that's kind of, like, moving. It's almost like a A1 tile set for that shadow. But, I mean, I don't think that's what it actually is. Just use some parallax mapping and, I guess, animating the parallax mapping for the shadow. Man, there's some really nice detail on it. Oh, you can jump. Oh. Honestly, this looks really pleasant. I saw that chest over there, but I actually, no, that's not, oh, I see. I probably need to jump from over here. Okay. Wow, you jump a whole 2 tiles. Look at that. Is that 2 tiles? I think that's 2 tiles. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 2 tiles. Oh, there's even a log pushing puzzle? Is that what this is? Oh, maybe not. See, the crystal tempts me a lot. I would like to try to jump from here to reach it, but I fear it's not possible. Visky! Hello, what up? Every single guard has tried every possible method. It's protected by some kind of magic. Don't think about it too much. Ah, if only I could reach it from here. Guess I can't reach that for right now. How do I jump over there? Oh, okay. What is magic water? Water from the source of the forest, purified by the roots. The great tree restores 1,000 MP. 1,000 MP? I only have 41. It's basically a full restore of your MP. The sacred technique is protected by an arcane seal. Collect the 8 spheres of the supreme element to finally access it. Okay. Is that just side content? I thought we were just checking out something. What? So they weren't joking. What is it supposed to mean? I've never seen anything like that. Something seems to be coming out of one of those things. What the fuck is this? Sober slime ruins your day off. What would that thing be? It looks so imprecise. That's cute. I like that. Okay, we have the brace yourself, having all damage in white. Okay. It is just mash attack. Wait, what? What the? Okay. I guess I'm supposed to die to the dragon. What did I just fight? That's my question too. But who do we have here, my dear Edna? I'm sorry to have erupt. I think he means interrupt. No, erupt using this precious tree of yours. Oh, my dumb smooth brain has gotten in the way. Erupt? Erupt. To break or burst in. Interesting. But it was the best starting point to restore the original game. How do you know my name, and what else are you rambling about? Well, I finally get to meet the protagonist I created face to face, even though he had to change your incredible design. I would appreciate it if you stopped spouting nonsense. So, I can assume that you are behind these monsters that just appeared. I am sure I'm an English teacher, but I'm a conversation teacher. I always have to clarify that. My job is to teach people how to speak normal English that they would use day to day. My job is not to teach them advanced vocabulary nor advanced grammar. So, I can assume that you are behind these monsters that just appeared. Those monsters, they came from the original world, the one that I developed. I am the one who must hold the right on this video game, not that damned... Yes. And who would you be exactly? You know, just to prepare the arrest documents all at once. I am the developer of the origin, the true creator of this world. You are just a character in a video game. Everything is a game created entirely by me. Me, a character in a game? Don't take me for a fool. I'm absolutely sure that I'm indeed real. Okay, why explaining always has to be so difficult? Oh, forget the explanations. This world should not exist. Admire the original world that I created and developed with passion and care. Okay, that's cute. I think I know what's gonna happen. What just happened? Everything, the forest, the sacred tree, they're completely different. What's happening? I'm in the same place, yet it looks so different. Did that guy really cast some kind of spell on everything? Curse hacking. I didn't expect his sudden attack so soon. And now who's there? A funny way to use the old maps. Yeah. I'm wondering... Did this come from the RTP of like an older version of the engine? Like one of the engines that maybe I didn't use? It's definitely not MV. Another one, and who are you? Hello, my dear Ednya. You can call me the developer of Progress. I know your character well, so I'm aware that you will probably have some suspicions about me as well. But I can assure you that we are both on the same side, and I am the creator of your world after all. I've heard this from the other one, too. Oh, no. That developer was the creator of the old version of the game. Of the world. This one you're in right now. I just took his creation and gave it the graphics and intellectual dignity it deserved. He used the term plagiarized. Oh, but those are matters of our world. They shouldn't affect your existence at all. I just want the best for you. Please try to understand. Actually, the original world is not really that spectacular. He just can't understand it, but yes, in terms of graphics and programming, it's a complete mess. I feel you on that one. It was funny when I was, it was probably a few months ago now at this point. You know, I released an update for my previous game, because I found a game-breaking bug that no one had fucking reported. Go figure. And while I was fixing that bug, you know, I was looking at some of the other stuff, like just programming events, like nothing like really advanced. And it's funny, like just the way that I handled a bunch of things, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing back then compared to now. It's interesting. Graphics programming are those ultra-dimensional abilities. But I think I understand. Basically, you are the creator of my world, which is a copy of this one, the old version. And that other guy just cast a spell that inserts his world over ours. How did you call it? The curse of acking or hacking? Well, yes, I was sure you would understand right away in broad strokes. You can call it that. I know it seems strange, but I need your help. My powers and the other developers are equal. I need additional help to tip the scales. My world and his worlds are on the same level now. He's somehow corrupting my game, your world, with his. Slowly but surely, his origin will devour the entire game, and everything you know will change dramatically. For the worse, if you didn't already understand by looking around. Okay, you don't convince me much either, but if it's to avoid the world becoming so ugly, I'll get to work immediately. Marvelous. In the meantime, I would suggest you return the village. He can't have gone too far. Oh, right, it's not WASD. Holy shit, how long will it take me to fucking learn that? We have a chance, we need to act now. Think and act outside the box, don't rush. Interesting. It's just gonna repeat that. Yeah, okay, alright. Oh. That seems intentional since I can't go down. Maybe that's part of the joke. Oh yeah, because there's something up here. There's a curious text file that has been inserted into the game due to some error. A power in one world does not vary if in another world. A native all-powerful being in one world will maintain the same powers in other universes. Okay, hang on. I see a cool concept happening here. So you know, like in It's been done in several games. So, but the first example that comes to mind is A Link to the Past. You have like the two different versions of the map. I wonder if he's gonna do something like that, right? Where like because of the bugs in this map, you can transfer between the two maps to access parts of the other map. That, man, I don't know. This is a pretty fucking cool game. If that's what he does, let's see if that's what he does. If you get the ability to transfer between the two maps in order to solve puzzles, I can see that happening. Let's see, our Incredible Forest, was it really so different in origin? It's not really my style, but meh, let's just say that it might have its charm. What's now? Just a small reminder, the programming of the original game is extremely bad. Many maps, scripts, items, abilities, every single part of the game is different from what you know. Do you remember how in my version you would jump over the river? You could only do it if you were facing the water and the distance to the other side was only 3 squares. But here, oh dear, here it's, oh my god, I like this. I think I know where this is going. I hope I can jump here too, otherwise I don't see any other way to get back to town. You can jump, of course, it's just that, well, you'll see. But it's almost a mathematical certainty that in the original game you will get stuck quite a few times. If this happens, don't hesitate to call for my help. In case of emergency, I would be able to support you with a little support. Press the Q button to call the developer's help. Take you to a safe place if you get stuck somewhere. And if you don't know how to proceed, you can always talk to him by pressing the W key. Or button. Got it, but I can take care of myself, don't worry. It shouldn't be so difficult to orient myself in place I already know. We'll see. You obtain the business card, read it to remember how to call the developer. Okay, alright, again, let's make some predictions here. Alright, I see how this is going, because if this is like based off the... If he followed a similar process in how he developed, like how he learned RPG Maker to the way that I did, I wonder if he didn't know that he could use, like, if player is looking, like conditionals to make it so that way you can only jump across the river. So what I wound up doing is I set it to automatic jumping because that would force it so that way whenever the player stands on the square, it automatically forces them to jump to the next square once they touch it. I wonder if like any places you can jump, if you can just look. Yes, I'm right. That's exactly how it works. Oh, that's so great. It would be super cool if they allowed you to hold Alt, but I guess you're not the actual developer. Okay. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's a parody of all the fucking games I've played. I like this a lot. Oh, there's like some jank fucking parallax map under this too. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't mean to do that. It's just wondering what that was out in the water, but it looks like it doesn't matter. Place the elemental sphere on the 8 dragon altars to... the dragon altars are chairs. I really like this concept. But I also don't really know how to progress. Huh. I don't know if I'd really call this a meme game, though. This is not being a meme. This is, like, it's being a real game, but it has, like, a meta narrative to it. I hate to break it to you, but my game has sort of a meta narrative to it as well, so... you won't like my game if you don't like meta narratives. I told you there's a reason why I wanted to download this game, because it there was something about it that kind of there's a nugget of design in this game that reminded me of my own game. Like, yeah, I can jump this way, but... Why do I have such a fucking smooth brain? I don't know what to do. Sort of at a loss. I think I need to get over to here. And in order to do that, I want to jump to this island and try to get there. But there's no way to jump to this section. I don't really know where to go. Am I missing something here? Is this my dumb, smooth brain that's just missing something? I mean, that's quite possible that that's the case. I could jump that way, but that's, yeah, that doesn't make a difference. I keep wanting to push F5 every time I try to go back. I want to push F5. Let's make sure I save so, you know, I don't accidentally lose a bunch of progress. Oh, I can actually jump over here. But I don't think it really... Yeah, it does. I get it, okay. How strange the jump was in the old version. Exactly, observe the red points. As you see, the jump can be activated on any square adjacent to the water. I have no idea what was going through that developer's head when he came up with such a mess. Even if this obviously leaves the room for various exploits necessary to overcome this untested place. Understood, please get out of my head. Okay. Good news, my dear Ednia. I managed to place some glitches that force an asset loading. Speak English, please. If you step on one of these glitches, you can assign more relevance to one version of the game than the other. assign more relevance to one version of the game than the other. In plain language, you can mutate the world in the progress version and the opposite. Great, so by entering it, I can finally break this curse. Only temporarily, unfortunately, but I am sure it will be helpful for our mission. What did I say? What did I say? There's going to be a back and forth between the two worlds. Although I didn't expect it to be quite like this, but still, this is what I said. Yes, finally the world is back to how it was before and my eyes were starting to hurt. But unfortunately there's still that issue. Let's go to the city and see what I can do. Did he also... Is that RTP sounds? The jump sounds? It doesn't sound like RTP. Oh, but what have you done, my dear Ednia? Can the both of you please stop calling me my dear, please? Oh, but what a terrible series of events put my favorite character against his own author. Do not worry, I'm about to restore this game as it was in the beginning. You just have to chill here and do not get up to anything reckless. Then you will thank me. What makes you think we would be better when the whole world will be cursed? Cursed, even. Your prejudice hurts me. I do not want you to make any kind of intervention, so I will leave you a little surprise. See you later. Boss battle. Being of the Depths ruins your day off. Don't panic. I have everything under control. I wonder if there's gonna be any fights in the old world, and if so, if they would change up how combat works. Have old style combat. That would be interesting. Oh, alright. How is it possible that such a powerful monster appears near the village? I absolutely have to find a way to beat it, but how? I hope I don't have to go ask for help from that guy in white. W, that was the one. That creature summoned by the other developer is an endgame monster. I know it's an... Apparently, by the way, before we keep going, what did I say? I was just talking about having combat in the other game. So it's going to be some really jank combat. So you got to switch to the other world to have this jank, unbalanced combat. It's going to be like that game that Wootbm played, where, you know, here the boss is way too powerful, so you switch over to the other old version of the game where there's no balancing, and then you wipe the floor with the boss. I predict that right now. I know it's apparently an impossible mission, but you have to find a way to inflict a lot of damage and to withstand one attack. I think you should try changing the game version to find exploits within the video game. Also, let me remind you that in the original game, items and abilities worked slightly differently. You would do well to experiment. Okay, I understand. So do I have to go back to the same portal? Can I not, like, create one or something? Having some weird frame stutters. What's up with that? Yeah, I'm at 23 for... Whoa. What is up with my frame rate? Oh, whoops. Let's try that again. Dude, the frame timings are like all over the place. What is up with that? Alright. So I guess I just need to go back to the same portal then, in that case. And hopefully... Oh my goodness, the frame timing. What is happening? Oh, it's not even frame timing anymore. It's just frame rate. So, you know, there is that. You know, the old version of the game runs way more smoothly. Ah, I see. That's pretty funny. But... oh, okay. But that's gonna jump me right... oh no, that's fine. Okay, cool, cool. That card there. I wonder if I can get that card. I'm on top of it. That's stupid. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. I should be able to get that card even though I was right on top of it. Right? That's kind of silly. I'm right on top of the card. That's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. There is a curious text file that has been inserted into the game due to some error. That game has a lot of potential. Its characters, the world itself, although poorly made, it exudes life. Yes, I believe I will recreate it for myself. I see, we're getting some backstory, some origin story on this. I can climb on top of this one. It's almost a little bit too jank. I'm not gonna lie. Like the snowy tree here, I don't know. You start to lose the believability that this was like, I don't know, I guess who am I to say? Maybe if he had designed this map when he was a kid, maybe a kid would do that kind of thing. But you kind of lose the believability that this was like an old version of the game that was really jank. Can I jump? No. Oh, and I'm gonna have to go all the way back? Oh, that sucks. Guess it's not that super far, but still. I don't even know why I came here. I mean, I was kind of hoping to get to that chest. Oh, I wonder if it's just because it's jank. Can I get it from here? Yeah, that's pretty great. Oh, the timer's up. Alright. Man, I could actually... in fact, actually, let me go ahead and just beat this boss. I'm not gonna... let's see what this guy has to say. Hey, how do you like defense? Aggressively? I don't know. Grace? I don't know what this means. You learn to move. Use it from the skill menu. I don't know what any of that means. Hello, what a good day today. I need to get to the boss, please. Move. I have no way to pass through here. I fear the curse prevents me from passing here when it's active. Oh. So what do I do? Stumped by this game again. Oh. Oops. Offensive guard. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Nope. For some reason I thought that would work. It really sucks that it brings you all the way back to that portal. It really kind of feels like you don't really get to explore as much as you'd like. I can't really just try as many things as I wish I could try to see what works, because the portal takes me so far back. I know it's not like super far. It doesn't take me super long to get back, but it'd be nice if the reset was just like returning to where you had previously jumped from. Why did I do that? That was stupid. So there's that crystal that I saw. Maybe I need to get to that? Let's see, where was that crystal again? I don't remember. Also, stationary turn I think would make a pretty big difference in this game. Okay, so that's not 3 tiles. No, that's not gonna work. It's kind of like I need to get here. And that'll just jump right on top of that tree. I'm not really sure. Oh, I can just activate it like that. Oh, chose the one you've obtained the final skill of final destruction. Nice. You've obtained the ultimate move. Like in the epic game of Rhinal Fantasy. Okay. Sephiroth. Okay. Right on. Do I still have it when I refresh like that? Yeah. Okay. Can I use Sephiroth Meteor? I thought it was pretty close to just fighting this boss. But I don't know what to do, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's gonna take longer than I thought, and I don't really want to spend a long time trying to figure this out. Because we got other games to move on to. I just realized too, it looks like the character has like skimpier clothes on. So it's kind of like when this game was designed when he was a teenager, so the teenager gave the main character skimpier clothes. Is that right? Did it change when I changed? Now I just want to go back to the other world and see. Does the character's sprite change? Oh yeah, it definitely does. Man, I'm oblivious to that. Yeah, so they're using the tall sprite here. And then here they use like the classic chibi sprite, and then it's like it's like wearing a bikini. I see that the chest respawned. Oh, oh, oh. He started at the wrong place. Why was he like that? But now he won't go back? Do I have to just, like, exit and leave and then kind of rush over there? That seems really fucking jank. No! Ugh! Move! Oh, I don't know. I'm too stupid for this. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I got the ultimate Sephiroth Dino Blaster Butt Smasher whatever skill, but apparently I can't use it. Or wait, can I just go back here? No, because the boss killed me before I could even attack. Oh, it also cost 800 MP, so I can't even use it. Defend! Yeah. Alright, I can't spend all night on this. Let's move on to the next one. Let's give this one a grade. Okay, so that's my exploit keeper. It was a finished game because he said he worked on it for just 1 month. And yes, it was definitely RPG Maker. It's not commercial. And it had a pretty good store page too. So it's kind of funny. It's not commercial, but I really kind of think that it did really well. It didn't have accessibility. I mean, clarity was... I'm going to give it a point because it's obviously a puzzle game that's designed to not be clear. Like, that's the whole point. Balance... Because I'm iffy to give it a point for balance, however, because I felt like the puzzle difficulty ramped up really fast, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna give him a point. I felt like your very first like real puzzle that you had with the game, like the real mechanics of the game, was already asking too much out of the player from the very beginning. Granted, I'm clearly not very good at puzzle games because there was a previous puzzle game that I played that I also got stumped on. I think it was basically the first level, but I don't know if that's entirely on me. I'll take some of the blame, but I also think the developer really should tutorialize the new mechanics a little bit better. But it definitely has a unique identity, I'll give it that. And polish, I mean, I didn't see anything like really jank or weird or out of place. I mean, except for the parts that it was obviously supposed to be jank or weird or out of place. But I mean, like, in general, it seemed well constructed. Yeah, what the hell? I'll give him the point for polish because this is a good game. I enjoyed that. That was actually a pretty enjoyable RPG Maker game for once. That's actually really nice. A nice change of pace. I think Rosenclan has been so far the only other one that I've like really thoroughly enjoyed. So, all right, let's move on to the next one. This is Furcifer's Dungeon, which has a name. Sorry, Furcifer's Fungeon. I should clarify. Furcifer's Fungeon. Yeah, so this is an upcoming game for Steam. It's going to be a commercial game. It's made with Game Maker, not Unity. So let's see. This is the demo of Furcifer's Fungeon, developed by Play with Furcifer, the Godot engine. I thought it was Game Maker, but it's Godot. Currently in 0.5. Open options with escape and best played in full screen. And then there's a change log here. So it's kind of funny because this developer, I think, had a pretty good idea. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. But this store page kind of sucks because it doesn't really tell me much about the game. Like, we can really only base it off the pictures. But these pictures, like, it's like, wow, that looks like a lot of cool stuff, but I don't know what any of it means. Like, none of this means anything to me. So that's why it would be nice to have some sort of description on the game. Now, fairies go shopping. Are you leaving my game? Or my game? Oh my god. Are you leaving my stream? Right now, you're my only chatter, although you're not super present. Anyways, so yeah, there's not a lot of information on the game, which is really disappointing. But it's sort of surprising that the dev failed, like, designing a good store page, but they knew to make a press kit. This is something I've talked about a lot. Not a lot. I've talked about it before in previous streams, is that having a press kit really helps people who are trying to cover your game. Like, it just makes everything way more easier for folks to cover. You're out of things to do on your computer. Well, sit down, relax, just watch, enjoy the stream. That's what you do. Anyways, like, for people who want to cover your game, having a press kit just makes it so much more accessible and easier for them to cover your game. And so that's why it's good to have a press kit. And here he has a press kit with, like, tons and tons of stuff. You know, he's got all the pictures on that he has on the itch.io page, plus some additional pictures that are not on there. There's some, like, promotional stuff, like artwork, you know, logo, the character, the main, like, banner, some close-ups of it, some individual characters, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. Like, this is really nice. And then also, actually, you have the description here, but, like, I feel like some of this stuff should really be on the main page, because obviously for the store page, you want to sell your game to people who want to play it. So you want to tell them about your game. So it's weird that you're just telling people who want to cover your game about your game. They want to cover your game. That's what they're going into. It's nice to have a description of your game as someone who's covering it, but I don't need it because I'm already here to cover your game. So it's good to have this, but this is just a bonus for the person covering the game. This is really information that should be for the player, the purchaser, the downloader, the whatever. So anyways, let's see what it has to say here. It has a branching talent tree. Choose from hundreds of unique talents and many spells and items. Shape your talent tree with your choices. Be a necromancer, a knight, electro wizard, or a pyromaniac. Heroes and weaponry. Highly customizable loadout. Over 1 million starting configurations. That is nuts. What? That sounds like a bloated number. Characters with unique abilities and talents can freely switch between different spell sets. Hoard legendary loot. Complete 7 elemental sets and find powerful demonic items. Build new strategies. Burn, freeze, electrify. Use the elements to manipulate the world. Fire burns wood. Water extinguishes lava. Lightning electrifies water. Bring a friend. Player 2 can drop in at any point. Fight together with the power of friendship. Actual friendship not required. Features. Expressive combat with combos and cancel mechanics. Steal trinkets from Furcifer, which makes him mad, but you gain power. Tons of different character attributes. Okay, anyways. Original soundtrack mixing orchestral and electronic sounds. That sounds interesting. I'll be the judge of how that sounds. I will be your music critic. Your music critic. Why can I not talk today? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just start the timer and go on to the game. I'm gonna bring it over here, because sometimes if I launch it from the other window, it wants to be on that other window. It doesn't want to move to this window. Yes? Okay. I can barely hear it. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this does not sound good. Oh no, this sounds really bad. Hang on, let me turn up the volume in my headphones. I noticed some clipping there with the bass. It might have been intentional, because it sounded like it was mixed out. But this is a cheesy beat. These drums have not been processed very well. I don't know what the orchestra brings to this. It's kind of like you just layered an orchestra on top of some like hop drums. Yeah, I'm not feeling that, dog. I'm not feeling that. The whatever sound fonts, whatever contact library you're using sounds really cheap. The strings are okay. Yeah, the strings are okay. Strings are okay. The horns I'm not buying into. Yeah, those horns sound really fucking cheap, man. Yeah. Yeah, brother, I'm not feeling that one. Where's my cursor? Where did my cursor go? It didn't like me sitting there judging the music that it decided to delete delete the cursor? Where the fuck did it go? Alright. Okay, I just don't have a cursor anymore. Right on. Can I, how do I quit? How do I quit? How do I, oh, there it is. It's below all your fucking social media. Fucking cool. Yo, make sure you click our social media before you quit that game. Yo, subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe before you quit our game. Yo, brother, subscribe. Join our Discord. Wishlist it. Dude, really get into our game before you quit. Make sure you enjoy our game. Involve yourself with our game before you quit our game. Like, I don't... Oh, and my cursor is missing. Why is my cursor still missing? No, why is my cursor still missing? I can see it on my other screen. If I move the cursor all the way to the edge of the screen, suddenly the cursor appears, like it's on my other screen. It's like it's underneath, it's like my cursor's underneath the game. Like if we're talking about layers. Oh no. Oh, can I use arrow keys to navigate the menu then? Oh, this sucks. Okay, let's change that. I swear I've heard this sound too. That sound effect. See, CRT shader, no thanks. VSync, fine. Screen shake. It's good to have all these options here, because a lot of people, I know there's some people who don't like screen shake. And rebindable keys, good to see that. Gonna do some RPG Maker dev some good to include fucking rebindable keys. Seasonal talents. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's enabled. Now how do I... There we go. I'm guessing. Alright. Oh, okay, and the game crashed. Right on. Oh, man. Let's try again. I have a cursor right now. That's good. Oh, nope. Nope, it disappeared. It's like once we load it in. Shut up, move. I don't, okay. Alright, this game is already, like, I'm not liking this game. Just a few quick steps to finish the Fungeon check-in procedure. All of these steps are scientifically proven to not totally arbitrarily made up by me. Instead, they are important to prepare for upcoming Fungeon visits. Please attack with the regular fireball. You can do this by pressing the left mouse button. Okay, you've already done this. Now use a special to charge this Scourge Bomb by pressing the right mouse button. Switch your wand using the mouse wheel. Now you are holding the portable lightning wand. Use it to cast shock. Every wand has an... Okay, I missed that. Use your dash by pressing spacebar. You can see the dash cooldown. The aura behind you. Use it a lot. The last chance I need to take a bit of damage. It's not a big deal. Anyone has to go through this. There's no shame. Okay. Just run into the cactus. What if I don't? This thing feels like it sucks. These really scratchy sounds I'm not a fan of. Okay, so it looks like the cactus won't die, so at least there's that. Neither will this guy. Oh my god. I can't aim. Oh, he's dead now. Okay. Man, something feels really off about the controls. Like, not being able to see, like, the mouse. I don't know. Ouch, that looked bad. You can see your health on the body. I'm so proud of you. Take this hammer, press escape to see your inventory. Yeah, but I don't have a cursor. That's miserable. Oh, no. Oh, it just, like, brought the music back in, too. Like, it lifted the low-pass filter. Because there was a low-pass filter that was going on. I think that was intentional, though, now that I think about it. Because it's like you completed the tutorial, so... you completed the tutorial, so now we'll, remove the low-pass filter. They're having fun with that low-pass filter, huh? Sure, whatever. Is it just an auto-scroller game? That's kind of sucks. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I have a lot of trouble aiming. Sure. Oh, okay. Let's see. Fungeon guide, experience game, +1 intelligence. Oh my god, it'd be super great if I had a mouse. Be a thief. Okay, it's nice they showed the telegraphs on the floor. That's a good touch. Aiming still feels really jank to me. Gain 50% of your health on level up. That sounds good. Oh, is that just, that's just it? That's what I get? I guess so. I don't know. I can't select. Oh, this sucks. What? I don't know what's going on. What do you want me to do? Oh, this is so miserable. Okay, I just keep going. I guess it's kind of cool that you just are moving forward. I don't know, it's kind of adds in... I sort of expected it to be kind of a room-to-room kind of thing. So it adds a nice sense of progression to things, I guess you'd say. Alright. Burning enemies amidst flames. That sounds pretty good. See, effect attack damage, attack speed. Sounds pretty good if I can figure out how to select. Oh! Holy shit! I just realized in OBS you can see the cursor. Oh my god, why is that? I'm gonna have to use OBS now. Okay, I have to look at OBS so I can see where the fuck my cursor is. You guys are gonna think I'm fucking insane now. I'm not insane, I swear to God, it was not there. I will say, alright, I was pretty hard on the title theme, which I think it's pretty important to make sure you get your title theme right, because that's going to be the introduction to your game. But this song here, this one's pretty good. It sounds like the limiter is kind of going nuts, though. There's a few times where it feels like it really ducks the audio quite a bit, like a certain hit in the song, like, knocks the volume of everything down. And this is not a song with side chaining, so it sounds really inappropriate. Sure. Fire Maw. I don't know, I'm just doing a lot of fire, so I guess that's what I want. I see what happened last time is I accidentally touched the hands and it just activated that one. That's really stupid. Don't do that. That's really dumb. Don't do that. Last time I accidentally touched one of the hands, like, because I didn't know what they were. And it just, you should really have like a key to activate it, like E, you know, like what most games do. Aiming, oh my god. Aiming feels so jank sometimes. It probably, yeah, it's because I don't know where my cursor is. That's why. Why am I taking damage? Tactical tackle, you can deal 50% of your contact damage while dashing. Let's do this. I really would like to have a sense of where my health is too. I know it said that it's on the character, but I don't see what exactly indicates that. Is this another thing that like my game is not, that I'm not seeing in game, but it's being captured by OBS? Oh, I have to look at OBS. Let's see, electricity resistance, block, wand damage, effect damage, pickup amount. 1.5 enemy speed. I see. There's that thing on the left that indicates what's gonna happen. That's fine. Heal disposal. Thor's hammer has a 35% chance to explode on hit. I guess so. Give me that. Alright. Shoot 3 flames from your booty that deal 30 damage when you attack, or emit firebolt when dashing. I really haven't been using dash that much, so I guess I'll just do this. I wish there'd be some sort of indicator, like you can move. Like some of the classic, like brawler, NES and SNES brawler games, where like after you clear the screen, there'd be like a little go arrow that would kind of pop up. It's like not, like obviously after you collect the hands, you're free to go. I know it seems really dumb and super not necessary, but it's kind of like a quality of life thing. gain 20% movement speed and 30% attack speed and 30% wand damage when under 50% health. Regain 50 plus 5% health on block. I don't know how to block, though. Lifesteal sounds good, though. I don't know if I have 2 fire items, though. I guess I do. Where's the cursor? Yeah, I guess those are the... Okay. I guess I don't have anything else to equip. Maybe? Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna steal anything this time. Okay, dragon speed, movement speed, dash damage. That sounds... Movement speed sounds nice. Oh, we'll do strength. I don't know what does that do? Strength. It's health. Okay. I don't know where I'm aiming. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I see my health now. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Man, get out of here with that. It's really hard to get a sense of my health, too. I don't like that they put it on the character, because that's not where I'm looking. I'm looking at where I'm trying to aim. It would just really be nice if there's a known location on the screen I can glance at for health information. I'm not a fan that they tried to get cute with how to display health. Fuck me. God damn it. Same thing for the dodge, too. I just noticed it says ready. I just now noticed that it says ready. Oh, get out of here with that. Ah, fuck me. Whatever. Man, I'm handicapped. Fuck you. Can you, like, sell these? Is that what it is? Oh, I see. So, do you keep them? Do you sell them? I don't understand. Like, do you keep them for the next round? Guess so. I don't know. Alright. Well done. We hope you like the game so far. You can wishlist the full version here. The full version will include more locations, bosses, characters, items, and spells. Also, let us know what we can improve on our Discord server, or just talk to us. Dorothy and Mario. Nah. Alright. So, if I start it again, will I still have... Oh, so here you can select characters, I see. So, let's try the girl, I guess. Okay, so it starts with the same wand. She doesn't have anything equipped. It doesn't even, like, electrify the whole water. Only a little bit. That's... I don't know. Electricity feels super useless. I gotta look at... Oh, let's have to read them first. Let's see. Fire resistance. I don't know what weight means. Silicon litter box. None of this means anything to me. Can I just, like, not? Oh, okay. So I just say respect property. Okay. What a weird way of doing that. Let's just get experience growth. I didn't even see them there. After reaching 5 more levels, gain 20% block and 3 regeneration. I don't know what any of that means. Sure. Regain 50% of health on level up. Actually, I don't know how useful that is. Because I never feel like I'm that low of health between levels. It seems like I regain my health pretty effectively. Get some additional movement speed. So, oh, okay. Growing armor after reaching 5 more. Okay, it's the same thing. Sure, we'll do that. So it sort of feels like the order of stages is the same, which I think is kind of disappointing. Like, this feels like the kind of game that it should have some sort of, like, you know, roguelike kind of randomness to it. Like, it really feels like the runs are going to be the same every time otherwise. Let's see, what does he have? Item quality and wand damage. Way too strong coffee. Attack speed, dash rate. Oh, that sounds good. Let's do that. I'm almost sure this is the same, like, level layout as well. I guess resistance is. Sure. Okay. XP for each enemy close to you. Let's see. Gain life steal, movement speed. That sounds pretty good. I'm not really... I kind of like the game, actually. There's parts of it that I enjoy. Just get that flat-out lifesteal. But, yeah, I have some thoughts to share once we get to the game grading, because I see the timer's almost up. Regain 50 plus 5 health. Blocking. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Oh my god, where's my cursor? Burn enemies for 40% of damage. That's probably fine. there's the timer. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Let's open up, bring OBS back up so I can see what I'm doing. I don't even have like a quit option. Super cool. I don't see. Oh, wait, my cursor's. Oh, nope. Wait, it's disappeared. Oh, no. Nope, nope. The screen blacked out for a moment so it could give you the cursor, but not me. Anyways, super cool that there's like no quit from the menu. Well, let's see how far I can make it. Let's see if I can defeat the boss this time. Slash at close enemy every 4 seconds, dealing 60% of your contact damage. Does not scale with effect damage. Throwing armor, yeah. I don't know, sure. Ruby Shield, when you block an attack, steal 22% life from the attacker. Or Plate Mail, gain 6.5 health and increase neutral resistance by... Sure. I see, they just have like 2 songs. And plus the main menu music. They have the dungeon theme and the forest theme. I guess they're just gone now. I wonder what happens if I get stuck behind one of these walls while the camera is panning. Okay, alright. That works. That's stupid. It shouldn't be an instant kill. That's really, really dumb. Not gonna lie. It should just like hurt you and then put you back somewhere safe. That is a really, really punishing system there. But anyways, all right, we're done with this. My camera's in the way. There we go. Oh yeah. Ooh boy. Yeah, that one. Okay, so yeah, here's my thing. So accessibility, it has rebindable keys, camera shake and all that stuff. Clarity is going to be a no. So here's the reason why clarity is a no. So this is one of my major complaints. The readability, the legibility of the HUD, of where your health is at, the legibility of your dash, it's like it's missing. It's really not there. There's a time and a place for like quote unquote immersive HUDs, and this is not one of those kind of games. This is the kind of game where I think there should be an on-screen HUD. This is not like Skyrim. This is not Metro Last Light or anything like that, where it's about immersing you in the world. Like those kind of games, it makes sense to have like diegetic forms of telling you about your character's status. You know, either through like actually counting the number of bullets in your clip, or having some sort of immersive way of hiding your health and only showing it whenever it's necessary. This is not one of those kind of games. This is a game where having that information readily available at all times is kind of important. So I don't like that they decided to get cute with the information that you need to win the game. Other things is, it's like it really feels like kind of like a Flash game, especially since you just do the same levels in a row. Now that could be because it's beta. I'm on the no, that's right. It could be because it's a beta. Maybe you'll have some sort of random generation in the final version, but as it is now, which is what I'm judging it on, it's really a shame that it's just the same levels constantly in a row, and that's it. And I mean, it doesn't. I've played a few of these games now that were inspired by Vampire Survivors, which also Vampire Survivors itself, as far as I'm aware, has taken cues from other roguelikes. It's sort of a shame that it doesn't really feel like it's bringing much new to the table. As far as I can tell, it just feels like, you know, it's another kind of like, you level up once in a while and you get to pick 3 random things. Like there's nothing interesting in like that whole spiel of like millions of possible combinations is kind of the same shit that Borderlands does. I really like Borderlands, but it's like millions of guns. Like we know that like 95% of those guns are utterly fucking trash. Like no, like it's just garbage. And it's kind of the same thing here, where it's just like millions of combinations. It's like, yeah, sure, technically you're right, there are millions of combinations, but how many of them actually make sense, you know? I don't know. The marketing on the game kind of rubbed me the wrong way, especially with them like touting their you know, orchestral electronic music. Like I'm gonna be an asshole right now. Like this is just me. I'm such an egotistical asshole. But like, if I'm thinking of some sort of electronic orchestral kind of combination, you know, I have this right here. It's gonna be loud, mind you. So you can, there's the strings doing something and you have a synth doing something, and it all feels connected. It feels like they belong together. Meanwhile, it just feels like some sort of weird marketing point that it's like, it's orchestral, but it's electronic. It's kind of what that felt like to me. Anyways, the folks on my stream, we've all heard that song a few times now. It's a great song. But my point is that it's just sort of weird to put in the market. Like, here's my biggest advice on the music. You can probably make what you have work better. Like, the Forest song seemed alright. It seemed like it went pretty well together. But to me, what feels lacking in a lot of these songs is they sound really unpolished. And that probably comes down to production. And it's missing a lot of quality production on them. Because, yeah, I remember the menu drums just sounded so cheap. So anyways, yeah. Anyways, I got off track there. Clarity is going to be a 0 from me. Marketing, a lot of the marketing around this game, from what I read from their little press release, like, I would advise maybe making some adjustments to that. I do understand that I'm not a general audience kind of person, so keeping it as an appeal to a more general audience is probably pretty important, but at the same time, it sort of feels somewhat misleading. So anyways, balance seemed fine. The boss was tough, but also it probably would have been okay if I could actually see my cursor, which is a technical problem we're going to take off a point for there. it sort of has a, like, I don't really want to give it a point for unique identity, but it does have a identity, right? I mean, I guess that's the thing about non-RPG Maker games, is since it's not really an RTP for like Godot or Game Maker or Unity, is that it's much easier to have a unique identity, sort of. It's another one of these like pixel art style kind of games. It feels like Vampire Survivors, just with some wacky furry player characters. And I don't know, I guess I'm gonna give him the point, but I'm not feeling it. But that's a matter of opinion. So fine, he gets the point there. Polish, yeah, I'm gonna say no on the polish because they failed the technical part. And the menu, there's some menu stuff that I think was kind of weird as well with the UI design. Like the main menu, there's I know this is gonna sound really pedantic, and this could just be because I have a dumb, smooth brain, but in the center of the screen, you had what looked like a logo that says, you know, enter Furcifer's dungeon, or Fungeon. But it to me just looked like a logo. I didn't think it was a button. That's just kind of weird. And there's other weird UI choices too that, like, just, yeah, nah, I'm not feeling it, man. Overall, but the gameplay, the moment-to-moment stuff, you know, like that usual RNG pick 3 kind of stuff, I kind of like that. You know, that feels good. So that's fine. It's just that it's also kind of the same thing that a lot of other games have done, that other games I've even played on my streams. So yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3. That's gonna be the final answer there. So let's just move on to the next game. So this game recently went on sale, and if you are a longtime subscriber or watcher of mine, at least since back in summer, you'll know that I actually sorta kinda covered this game way back when I did my RPG Maker Has a Terrible Reputation video. This is one of the games that I brought up, but I never played it. But like judging by like all of what you see in the screenshots and the video itself that they have uploaded, it looked like a game that deserved to not be just another RPG Maker game. So I decided to pick it up because it's pretty cheap, relatively speaking, just by default. But it was also on sale, so I actually got it at 50% off. So I got it for less than its current asking price. There's a few strange things about this game. So first of all, I noticed that I thought it had a publisher because the developer is Twilight, but the publisher is YSY Softworks, and their webpage, let me see if I can bring it up, is really strange. And I thought they were a publisher, but when you look at it, so like here's check out our latest games, and here's some games, you know, there's Twilight Memoria there, and there's some games down here. A lot of this stuff feels like not finished, like there's just blank spaces here. We bring anime style games to the world, and then like this like banner at the top, like that's the top of the page, and it feels like it's cut off. You know, you go to games, and you have the banners now fit in the screen. You just have this whole like page with nothing on it. Like, what? It feels like it should load like some sort of like block of text or something here. Then you scroll down, and there's just those 4 games there, like the same thing as the home page, which is weird. And then you go to the About Us, and there's just this text you can barely read in the center that says About Us, and that's it. So it's not a publisher, because a publisher would probably take a lot more care of their website. What I actually think it is this is just the guy. Like I don't know why he did this. I think it's the same person. And just trying to pass it off as if like he has a publisher, so it maybe lends more credibility to him. Like I can kind of, in fact, I personally thought, oh, if this guy got a publisher, then that really must mean his game is like really interesting. But I think he kind of lied, maybe, just for exactly that sentiment. Another strange thing I noticed, actually. Now, this is I'm not saying there's anything necessarily, like, I'm not saying this is impossible, but if you go to review types, you'll notice there's no negative reviews on it, which sort of surprises me because there's a lot wrong with this game. I can tell you that. I'll get to why I know that in just a moment, but I'm not saying that they are filtering their reviews, but it does seem a little bit strange that there's no negative reviews on it. And I kind of started thinking about this only because of Wootbm kind of brought it up in his own review of the game that he reviewed. I don't remember what it's called. That it seemed like the developer was like filtering negative reviews from their page. And it sort of made me wonder. I wonder if this guy is doing the same thing here when he only has 20 reviews but 0 negative reviews when there are some problems. And the reason why I know there are some problems is I had previously mentioned a few streams ago that I'm going to try to play some of these games beforehand if I think that I might need to devote more time to the game than the 35 minutes allows. So I played just a little bit of this game on my own free time after purchasing it, just to give it a test, see how things work, and see if I need how slow paced it is and how much time I need to devote to it before streaming it. I think I only wound up streaming about 10-15 minutes of it. Streaming. I think I only played about 10 or 15 minutes of it, and I have a lot to say. There's a lot of problems with this game right off the bat. So let's just go ahead and start the timer. And where's my Steam? Here it is. And just launch it. So yeah, this game was designed for joystick. They mentioned that right at the start, and yeah, that's one of the problems I'm gonna have with this game. So, first things first, you have this weird resolution. It's like not quite 4:3 like RPG Maker typically renders in, but it's also not 16:9. And you get these weird results. Can you? I don't know if it shows up on. Oh yeah, you can see it on stream. You get like this weird glitchiness with the Steam overlay in the corners. And like my Steam FPS counter at the top is like all garbled because of the same thing that happens down here. Just like anything related to the overlay. You'll also notice that the music is really, really, really quiet. Super quiet. In fact, when I launched this game originally, I didn't even know that there was music in the menu. So all like the menu choice sounds are also really quiet. But then, as soon as you start a new game, alright, watch your ears, okay? Turn down the volume. This is your warning. Okay, there's this, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna skip through this. Do you see how loud this is compared to before? It's crazy. It is so loud. So it's a video, and I don't know why they started with a video either. When most of there's not really any need to use a video. They could have easily done it all with just like show picture events, and I think that would have like really helped with some of the mixing problems too. Yeah, this menu sucks. Just not even gonna lie about that. This menu sucks because the volume is so low. I don't like how the cursor is placed either. It's like to the top left. It's like, to me, maybe this is, once again, because I'm just dumb smooth brain. When I see, the cursor looks more aligned with this, right? It doesn't look aligned with this. So I feel like it's actually talking about always dash. But if I press left or right, that's not what I'm controlling. So the cursor is just strange. There is, like, I will give them credit. It is an MV game, but they have a 60 FPS limit on here, which I imagine they've implemented that to prevent crashing of the game. Because if you know, MV games, if you play over 60 FPS, you have a chance of the engine just crashing. That's the, you know, the whole fix that I've put in my signature on the forums for people to implement. It doesn't give you this option, so this must be a different option that they must have downloaded somewhere else. But either way, regardless, it solves the same problem no matter what. But you'll notice there's no rebindable keys. And this is a huge problem with this game, because they did a bunch of custom keys. And that's probably why they didn't implement like Yanfly's keyboard config, because they probably like programmed in a bunch of their own custom keys, and it just wouldn't be compatible with Yanfly's keyboard config. But here's the thing: is now that you're a commercial game and you can't put in the effort of creating that compatibility or finding some other solution to add rebinding keys. And here's the thing too: let's go to their discussion page, and it's been asked here. I guess it's just those 2 times, but still twice. People have asked for keyboard config. Not necessarily keyboard config. I don't think these people are RPG Maker developers, so they don't know anything about keyboard config. But they do know that they want the ability to adjust key bindings, and so they're asking for it. They know that these key bindings suck. This game's key bindings are fucking terrible. I hate them. And there's just weird choices that were made with the key bindings. Now, I'll give them credit here that they have WASD by default, so hooray. Again, I want to mention this though. It's not about having WASD. That's not what I'm rooting for. I'm not rooting for every RPG maker to start using, or every RPG maker dev to start just defaulting to WASD and totally just throwing the arrow keys out. Like, that's not what I want. What I want is for people to have the choice of what they prefer. That's what I want. So, hooray, I'm happy I get WASD, but some people would prefer to use arrow keys, and you cannot do that. You cannot use arrow keys with this game. So let me continue. Let's see how far I made it. Oh, it says I have, it says 15 minutes? It says 18 there. Which one is it? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so they did a bunch of parallax mapping. I have something to say about the parallax mapping too. It looks good, right? Like, it looks very dense, very rich. A little bit strange, actually, because it's like, it kind of reminds me of like some really old, old Windows 95 games where you'd have like these photorealistic backgrounds with sprites on them, kind of done in a very similar way. So you have these like high resolution backgrounds with a lot of detail, but then you have these sprites. It just looks a little bit strange. But also you get static water like this, which just looks, I don't know why you didn't just like use your A1 tiles. Why? Let's see if there's any of the crafting materials so I can show off my frustrations with this game. Okay, yeah, there's a bunch down here. Okay, so there's little mini games with the crafting materials. First of all, that's already kind of annoying to me that it's like, I just want to get the crafting materials. Please don't give me mini games. Just like, can you imagine? Like, there's I don't think they always have mini games. Some of them will be instant, but like, still, like, there's 5 pieces of crafting materials just sitting here, and 6, sorry, there's one over here, and I may potentially have to play 6 mini games. Like, no thank you. So here there's this, and I think they want you to press J to stop it, which is really weird. Like, huh? My hands are over here on WASD, and you want me to push J? So you basically want me to two-hand my keyboard, right? I don't. That feels weird. I mean, for a game. I mean, obviously you two-hand it to type, but I don't know. It just feels weird to me. It's not how I want to play, and especially why would you do that when you have E and space over here? Like those are totally acceptable. However, I will say that it's sort of a lie. The tutorial says you need to press J. I think it's J. Let me try J again. No, it's not J. What is it? K? Yeah, it's K. The tutorial says you press K, but actually you can press space here. But it's not always consistent, right? Like in this minigame, I can press space. But there are other minigames where you can't press space. Like here. Well, okay, this one doesn't matter so much. So that one, it shows arrow keys on it. I should have tried arrow keys. But you can press WASD as well. So like the icons are just like very misleading. Okay, so there's no minigame there. No minigame there. Here you... Oh, nope, I can't press arrow keys. Oh, no, wait, what? What? I don't even know what that one was. Oh, nope, no, definitely... Oh, wait. Nope, can't press arrow keys. So why does it show arrow keys? It's weird. I get what it's trying to indicate. It's trying to indicate down, left, up, right, you know? But it looks like it's indicating the key, not the direction. I feel like it would just be so much better if you just, I don't know, didn't have like the white border with like, make it look like it white. Why do it like that? Why can't it just be an arrow icon by itself? It's so weird. Just wait until we get to combat where things get even more jank. Here's some crafting materials I guess I can pick up. If there's a story beat too, I'll get to show another problem with this game, which I think is a huge problem. This is just an empty map with nothing on it. Okay. Oh, my frame counter. Felt like I had a stutter there for a moment. Here we go. Let's see if we can find one of my big problems with this game. At last we've arrived. Yeah, pretty tiring on the way here. Good things. Good things. There's no dangerous monster along the way. Just usual daily mob. Are you recognizing my problem with this game? There's typos and strange grammar just galore in this game. It is like it never had any proofreading at all. I'm pretty sure this has been developed by a non-native speaker. I'm not sure where they're from. The name Furcifer sounds like a Japanglish version of Lucifer. Because the Japanese always like confuse L and R all the time. So it makes me think maybe it's Japanese, the original developer, but I'm not completely sure. There's a lot of English on their like website, and plus there's on their website, which we looked at, you know, there's a lot of English there. Plus on the store page, there's a lot of English, so I have no idea. What the case might be with their language. However, this game is a commercial game, and it's kind of crazy that there's not even been an attempt to clean up some of the dialogue. It is... I could maybe forgive some dialogue problems, but it's like every other dialogue box. Then what are you waiting for? Let's fishing! I just went to the next one, and there we go. Let's fishing! That also sounds like a very kind of Japanglish kind of thing. Let's fishing! So, yeah, I think they might be Japanese. The one thing is, it's like, this girl's dress design kind of looks more like a Chinese style dress, so it made me think that maybe it might be a Chinese person, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know if we will see, actually. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I won't lose to you this time. I still lost. How come you so bad at fighting, but so good at this, Luna? Theory and practice is my key. I just noticed that they used the balloon icons here. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, I see what they're doing. They have like an invisible event. What they've done is it's an invisible map. And I think they have like just the parallax background and they have them pop up. And then maybe an invisible event with the balloon icon. I feel like I should start doing that in my game. Theory and practice is my key. Heh, I read a book about fishing last year and it helps me a lot. You really are a bookworm head to toe, Luna. Why don't you read a book about fighting? Thanks, I take it as a compliment. About that fighting book, actually I've read one. And I never finished it, even half of it. I guess fighting was never been my forte. Just, it's the grammar and the spelling, it's galore, it's everywhere. Besides, I have you, Furcifer. Why should I learn how to fight when I have a gentleman to protect from any danger? I don't know, maybe to protect yourself when I can't? I guess that time will never happen. I just noticed I saw some sort of like thing like float. I wonder if it's like not been cropped properly or something. Is it this right here that's part of her? Or are my eyes tricking me? I don't know. You'll always on my side, right? Oh yeah, I think it's actually right here. It's like part of her image. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, this just suddenly appeared right here. Oh, by the way, I picked this on our way here. Luna gives Furcifer a green herb. When did you get this? While you fight, I just noticed this one was located where I was standing, so I pick it up. You give this to Chief Furcifer. Is it okay? I mean, you're the one who gets this. Nah, I just happened to see it. Besides, Furcifer is the one who did the hard work here, so it should be you who take the credit. See, it should be you who take the credit actually sounds more like a Chinese kind of mistake. So I don't know. Don't know the origin of this developer. Alright, I get it. Let's get back home, Luna. My mom is waiting. We have fish to serve. Roger. So far all the fights have been scripted, so I guess I just have to wait. I don't know if there's any sort of like encounter system, because like I said, so far all the fights have been scripted, so we'll have to just see if there is an encounter. This looks so bad. Why is it? It's just a still image, man. It's just a still image. I mean, if you did parallax mapping, you could, like the first game I played this night, at the beginning of the stream, they refreshed the parallax map to create a sense of animation with things. You can do a 3-frame animation with your parallax map, just like RPG Maker does with the A1 tiles. So I guess I just need to walk back. Feels like things are really sluggish too, right? It takes a while to open that up. Please wait, and then when you save, it takes quite a moment to actually save. Everything kind of feels a little bit sluggish when it comes to like, yeah, like that took so long to bring up the menu. And then when you transition map, it's like you stop, wait, and then fade out. It's so weird, man. I think it, yeah, we have nothing to do then. I'm not going to collect any of the crafting materials. I don't give a shit. Alright, there might be a fight coming up now. Yeah, wow, that was really loud. Yeah, here's the thing. Okay. Mixing is atrocious in this game. It is some of the worst mixing I have ever seen in any of these games that I've played. And there's been some games that have like had bad mixing, but at least it was like fine. You know, I wouldn't say it's good. I wouldn't even say it's, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I've seen some bad mixing games, but this is just like a whole other level of bad mixing. The other thing that you're gonna hear is that they use a bunch of RTP stuff when it comes to sound, and I think some of the animations too. So it's kind of really weird that there's a lot of custom work going on with the custom character art and sprites and all this parallax mapping. But then you have also the music too. It's not original music. It is music assets. And the only reason why I know that is because they actually shared where they got the music from on the forums. But then you have like RTP sounds. It's so weird. It's so jarring when everything else is custom. A wolf in a daylight? God, that's so loud. Strange, why is it came out in the daylight? Wolf has a habit to attack in a dark place. Let's ignore that for now. It's going to attack us, Luna. Let's attack it before it does. Yeah, I got your back. Alright, so you kind of have this ATB system, but you also have a combo input. Fortuna's back. So you press directions to input a combo. So like, you know, up, 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 up. And then to activate it, here's where the jank fucking controls come in. You press J. Why? It's so weird. I'm about to die too because I'm trying to talk about this. Escape brings up your item menu here. I don't know why you can't use... Actually, I think you can use space too, now that I think about it. Yeah, space is crafting. Yeah, I understand. Last shopping on Saturday sucks. And Sunday here too. Sunday is terrible. The controls for this are all over the place. One thing that you don't see is selecting targets is U and E. U and E. I'm dead. U and E to change targets. What is up with the fucking controls in this game? It is fucking nuts. And I can't believe they don't let you rebind this absolutely insane fucking keyboard. Like why there's E and there's Q and there's R and there's 1 2 3 4 and like and space bar and like there's all these keys right here that you can use. Why do you have it like spread out all over the, sorry, you can't see my keyboard. Why do you have it spread out all over the fucking keyboard when you have a good cluster of keys right in here next to your hand? I just don't get it, man. This game just annoys me so much. I guess this goes to show you that like you can do a bunch of custom work, but that doesn't make it a good game. Also, by the way, I just again we're nitpicking here, but they've done this before where the characters move route in like a scripted section is you know right up, right up, right up. They do a zigzag pattern when you could, I think, easily just do a move up, like move diagonal command. It just kind of looks weird when you do this upright, upright, upright. I don't know, just like place them closer to where they need to be. Like if there's gonna be a story, like a scripted event, just spawn the characters like here or something and just have them move right. I don't know, it's just weird. It's nitpicking, but It looks jank. Oh, it's not. Oh my god. Executing is so dumb. There are like combos in this game too. I fucked up one of the combos there, but it's like up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Yeah, there we go. So you do have combos to execute skills. Like I guess it's an interesting idea. I don't hate it. It's kind of cool, but the controls completely ruin this game. Actually, it's more than just the controls that destroy this game. I don't ever know what I'm doing either, just mashing keys. I guess I could probably learn what some of these do. Dude, this how much fucking health does it have? Did I die? Oh my god. What the fuck? So going all the way back to my RPG Maker has a terrible reputation video. I was saying I'm surprised this game doesn't have very many people like talking about it when it looks like it's a high quality kind of game. But you know what? I think I understand why. It's not enter or F. I keep just trying to push any of the common like activate buttons on the keyboard, and it's not any of those. How come that's up, up, down, down? How come it's not doing it? Actually, I can spam that a lot. How much damage does that do? The down attack? It does a lot of damage. Oh, this is super slow though. Why would I use any other skill now that I see that? Like, how much does just a left attack do? 104. That's pretty good, but that takes up 4 bars. Hang on. Let's pause. Let's do some math, right? So I can 4 bars to do 104, or let's just round down to 30. I can do 30 damage per bar times 4. That's 120 damage. So why don't I just do down a bunch? It'll really slow down combat though. This will be super slow because we get to watch this many times. Oh, but I'm dead anyways. Cool. This is super good game. Wait, I'm at full health? I thought I was entering the fight with reduced health. I like watching this fucking poorly mixed intro over and over again too. It's great. Oh, that happened instantly. Well, that was a waste. Oh well. So how's your week going? Gonna stop procrastinating? No more procrastinating next week. I think that's procrastinating right now. This is fun, right? We're having fun. We're having fun now, right? Tell me when we're having fun. Is that the health bar on the top? Please don't tell me that's the health bar. That is insane. Okay. Is this his health bar? I don't think so. Because it hasn't gone down that much. I hope that's not it. Apparently have... Oh, okay, there we go. Now we got some strategy. I guess it's difficult, yeah. It just feels really horribly unbalanced. Nope. Oh, okay. It's like I can't cancel the skills once they... Am I missing something here? I gotta look at the fucking menu down at the bottom. It's super cool, too, that, like, the game is gonna continue progressing without me. So I would like to pause and look at the information, but I can't. I can't look at the information, because when I pause, it removes the information at the bottom of the screen. So I'm gonna just have to take some damage while I look at the bottom of the screen for a moment. Oh, and it moved it away, too. Alright, and then... Oh, okay. That was an elemental break, and that was... I don't know, have you been listening to what Reed said? I never understand a bit of what he said. Alright, I'll explain it to you. Monsters' element properties can be changed when you use an item on them. Basically, fire wins against earth and earth wins against thunder. Thus, fire element will decrease the earth element on the target. That doesn't really make sense to me, but okay. Whenever element level decreases to 0, the target will become paralyzed and cannot move for a while. Okay, so it's kind of like a stagger mechanic. Remember that you have your own elemental properties and get paralyzed too if you aren't aware of the current state. Now go get him. Cancel oh, there it was. There's cancel sequence, but I didn't... It's I. Okay. Oh, I. There we go. So I think this is what it is. My strategy of just always down, actually, it's maybe not very effective. I'm glad the wolf is not attacking as much, but how long does it get stunned? Seems like it's been stunned for a really long time. Oh, that is its health bar too, I think. That red bar. Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh my god. How come I can't use how dare you? Okay, I can't use that either. I don't understand. So I can't use either of my skills. Okay, I see. You have this. Okay, yeah. So this is like your MP. That's kind of misleading because you have MP here, and so it looks like this is the bar. I thought it was just calling this your MP. Because your health comes... Oh, I'm dead. Alright, okay, great. This fight is way too long. I'm tired of repeating it. We're done with this game. We're moving on. No. That is a commercial game, too. I think this is where my grading system is going to fall apart because, well, let's see. Definitely no polish. Definitely no accessibility. Definitely no clarity. No, never mind. I'm sorry. My grading system is totally holding up just fine. Balance is terrible. Unique identity. It's got that. Technical. It's got that. It barely. I don't like how slow the menus open and how slow it is to load maps. But I'm not going to take a point away for that. Yeah, wow, that is a commercial game that costs 700 yen, about $7, and it kind of sucks. Really sucks. Yeah, alrighty then. Let's just move on to the last game, which is good. I'm pretty tired, actually. I'm feeling pretty sleepy. But this next game, I actually promised the developer I'd play this week, so I can't back out of this stream yet, even despite how sleepy I am. So this would be RCX on the forum. He requested specifically that I call him Mr. Rainbow for some reason. He said it's the R in RCX. I don't know what the rest of RCX stands for, but apparently at least the R in RCX stands for Rainbow, and so therefore he wants me to call him Mr. Rainbow. Anyways, he doesn't have an itch page, and under most circumstances, I wouldn't accept a game like this. If you don't have a proper public page, I know this is going to sound, this is for selfish reasons, but it's a matter of discoverability for my own channel, is that I need store pages where I can post my game reviews for other people to find as well, because I do think it brings some traction to my YouTube channel. So I prefer to post my content somewhere where it can be publicly viewed. Of course, RPG Maker forums are public, but it's not as widely viewed by people, if that makes sense. So normally I wouldn't accept a game if you have to download the game from like a Dropbox, which is included in the forum post on the RPG Maker forums. However, the reason why I'm going to go ahead and stream it is because he actually was one of the beta testers for Fidel, and he requested that since he beta tested my game, that I beta test his game, and it's only fair dues, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play his game. So here we go. This is Sundew Nightmare, the Omega Cut. So you and your not-girlfriend visit the small, humble town of Sundew as part of a vacation. That vacation actually being a mission to investigate this town in the boonies for a legendary artifact called the Inducer Core, a super alchemy item that lets the user overhaul anything they touch to make it twice as powerful. Something so incredible it could change the world. Fortunately for you, nobody else knows about it aside from your employer, but at the same time, you don't know where to start looking for the core or even know what it looks like. The town of Sundew seems to be a nice enough place, though, so you decide to poke into the town's mysteries as a way to pass the time. What could go wrong? There's some information about it there, but we're not going to go through all of this. There's quite a bit to go through. But I think we'll discover it as we go. But I will give credit here that he even mentioned himself that he actually wound up touching up this this store page just for me because he watched my video about how to make a better looking store page, which is why he apparently even included some of these GIFs. And I even mentioned that this GIF here really piqued my interest. You can see there's like you shoot this arrow and the arrow like bounces off these crystals. Looks like a really could mean some pretty interesting puzzles. I'm curious to see how it's used. Here it doesn't look like there's a lot of thought that would go into this specific puzzle, but maybe later this could be implemented into more brain-bending puzzles. We'll have to see. Either way, definitely props to how the store page is. Plenty of information about the game. It's been broken down into different titles and stuff. One thing I will say, I'm not taking off points here. You can see the quality store page is still a yes. But as I even mentioned with the previous game, Furcifer's Fungeon that I played, it helps people who are going to stream your game if you make sure that you also include like some screenshots and stuff. It makes my job a lot easier. You'll notice the thumbnail for this stream just has your avatar just in 4 places because there's no good. I can't use GIFs in the thumbnail because the thumbnail is a still image, and this is not good. Not a good thumbnail image. So if you would provide like logos or character art or anything like that I could snatch for the thumbnail, I would have used that. But since there's nothing here that I could use, I didn't. I just used the portrait there. So, anyways, let's open it up. It's VX Ace game, so we're gonna have some troubles here at the beginning, I imagine, while it tries to take over my desktop. Okay, and has script 6 input checked, line 72 type error occurred, can't convert symbol into integer, crash. Cool, good start. Try again. My desktop freaks out. It has a crash. Okay. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to try the mash Alt-Enter right away. No. Yep. No. Oh, no. Nope. No, stop trying to do that. Stop. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get anything out of this. He said he patched it. Actually, I don't know if this is the patch. He said he patched. He said he had patched something later on in the game that no one had brought his attention to, but I don't think he mentioned anything about this. I imagine whatever I'm running into, I feel like it probably has to do with either the fact that I have a high-resolution monitor, or I have a dual screen setup, or a combination of both of those things. That is also my timer is all fucked up because of VX Ace. It's going to be a combination of either a combination of those things or those things individually. Either way, I think VX Ace just doesn't like the fact that I'm either on a 1440p, have 2 monitors, or both of those things, which is resulting in it trying to figure out what to do, how to render the screen, and then it doesn't know what to do, and then it crashes. Although that crash didn't sound necessarily related to the rendering, but I imagine if no one else has reported this, considering very few people even knew about the high refresh rate crash that I had to bring attention to with, the thing in the description, the signature on the forums. Not many people who use RPG Maker have high resolution monitors or high refresh rate monitors, so it could be related to any of those things, honestly. That makes me think that that's why no one has reported this before. I'm just guessing. Give it another try. The old college try here. Nah. So, let's moved everything over once again. So, I guess that kind of works out then, because I was just saying that I'm pretty tired. So maybe I can save this for another day when Mr. Rainbow, you patch your game. I don't know what's going on there. But, like I said, I'm tired, so I probably shouldn't have saved this game for last. But I guess it's a good thing that I did, because if I'm gonna have problems, then I mean, yep. So, okay. So, I'm gonna, like, date played, we're gonna just remove that. We're gonna remove this formatting from here. And maybe we will play this next time if it's been updated. But yeah, like I said, I think that works out because I'm tired. So all right, sorry, Mr. Rainbow, that didn't work. But we'll try again some other time if you can figure out whatever the problem is. I do want to mention something before moving on. Let me switch cameras here for just a moment because I want to bring up YouTube. YouTube says it's not receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming. So maybe everyone is having buffering right now too. So it's just a day of technical difficulties now, I guess. But hang on, I'm bringing something up. Going to my YouTube channel, going to live. Going down. Next page. Down. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here's my YouTube page with all my live streams. And here's no. Here's the very first stream that showed the very beginning of my game. Oh, the humble beginnings of Fidel. Way back then. I was even working on a song. The very humble beginning of Fidel looked like that. Way down. This is such a jank way of doing it, but that's fine. Anyways, you can see that's when I started it, like that. I started Fiddle on stream. That was this stream here, and that was back in February 12, 2022. So, coming up soon, let's open up the calendar here. So, not next week, but the week after is basically going to be the 1 year anniversary of development on Fiddle. And so I'm thinking maybe on that day I can do a game development stream, but also not just a game dev stream, but also kind of go over the history of how the game has evolved since this day as well. I think that sounds fun. I don't really know how to plan that out. It might just be mostly me talking. And maybe not super interesting. I hope to make it interesting. Maybe go through some of these old streams, and just kind of show off some stuff, and show how the game has progressed over time. Because I think that's actually kind of interesting to see for any game. But obviously, I have a vested interest in this because it's my own game. But it's kind of cool to see how projects evolve over the span of a time. So I think that would be kind of fun to do. So as a result, I guess let's try to do another game stream next week, like this one. If Mr. Rainbow gets his game fixed, then we'll play his game as well as some other games on stream. If he's not able to get it fixed by next weekend, then what we can do instead is I'll do a long play of another game. I don't know. I'm not sure what game that'll be. I guess I'll decide what what I'll do next week by the time next week rolls around. But until then, I think this stream is finished. So thanks, Fortuna, for tuning in a second time, and thanks to all the people who watched the archive. That's it. Have a great week. Bye.